Rainford Hugh Perry, also known as Lee Scratch Perry, was born and raised in Kendal, Jamaica. His dreams were always big, even though he was raised in one of the poorer sections of Jamaica. In the late 1950s, Perry had moved to Kingston, Jamaica, where reggae just started to become popular. He would work as handyman or janitor in many of the musical studios in Jamaica. Eventually, he worked his way up and started to write songs. He got his first major hookup with Clement Dodd, the founder of Studio One. After some time working with Dodd, they did not get along very well. So Perry ended up moving and working with World Records for Joe Gibbs. He ended up leaving Joe Gibbs also because of problems they had. And in 1968, Perry started up The Upsetter. The company's first big single was written and sang by Perry and was called People Funny Boy.
Why people funny boy? Why people funny boy? Know that you reach the top.
Once Lee's fame started to grow, he started wearing ridiculous clothing and started experimenting with different sounds. He became very interested in samples, which allowed him to experiment with the dub music. Dub music is an offshoot of reggae that puts remixed recordings together to make music. Perry also started to work with other artists such as Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is a clown who rides through town in a coffin. Well, he be found in the coffin with his street clothes on top and two is laughing.
Working with other artists influenced Perry to start his own studio, Black Ark. In the 1970s, Lee Perry also started to work with other artists such as Paul McCartney, The Clash, and even the Beastie Boys.
Whispering voices. Whispering voices. They want full control. Always lose control. They want everything. Always lose everything.
Once Bob Marley died in 1981, Lee Perry ended up moving out to England and spent several years in the shadows. Some people believe that he had issues pertaining to drug use, and others said that he had nervous breakdowns. Eventually, he had moved to Switzerland, and he's been living there ever since. By 2006, he had returned as a solo artist and started touring again. And in 2011, a movie called The Upsetters was released. The movie talks about how unique Perry's life was and documented the things he had done. Today, Perry is sober and has found faith. Perry can be quoted saying, "The music I make is for people who believe in God. And if you believe in God, this is what my music can do for them." People who believe in God will make music that hear positive words, perfect love, and will heal their soul. If they believe in the devil, it can't help them. Perry truly believed that his music was an extended arm from God.